what, Chet Atkins or something?
This is
Henry Mancini.
that was the Roger Williams version
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
of Ghost Rider. So
Very pretty.
we're up. That was cut number 9. So I can't. I don't remember if I know I did the Scorpions, but I don't remember if I did the 4 Flares.
Scorpions, yes.
The Scorpions that was a neat version.
Yes, it is.
That was, and I'm going to go through this CD first, and then I've already started downloading the rest of the 100 different versions I've found, and I will go through all of those.
There's a couple versions that I will tell you to stay away from.
Okay.
Just because I know your sensibilities in that.
Ah.
And so the first one I will tell you to stay away from is I will tell you to stay away from Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
Okay.
I will say stay away from that version just because you probably will not like that one.
All right.
So I will give you just a fair warning. I mean, I personally like that one, but yeah, probably you probably won't.
You know, my y'all know I love my wife dearly, but she just sorely disappointed me last night.
Oh, no.
All right.
What'd she do this time?
I had to spend a few hours away from the house last night, and she told me that when she was going to get home from work, not to worry about having anything in a crock pot or anything, she was going to stop by her favorite fast food joint, privately owned, and pick up something there. Well, this same
Nice.
fast food joint also makes the best fried gizzards in town.
Ooh, I like fried gizzards.
So, and it's only about 1.5 miles, 2 miles from where this place is to where I was going to be at. So I said, great, I won't take anything from me to eat. Get some fried gizzards for me. And,
she didn't do it, did she?
Well, what she did is she went and got something to eat. And I'm sitting there where I was, and I get a security alert on my phone that my home security system has gone off. And that's the wife pulling into the driveway.
Uh-oh.
Then walking into the house. I'm like, oh, well, she must have changed her mind. Then she sends me a text message. And in the text message is a photograph of this of this container of steaming fried chicken gizzards. And the note that, honey, I'll put these into a Tupperware container and put them in the refrigerator for you. Now, deep fried chicken gizzards do not taste good reheated.
Oh, no chicken gizzard does.
Okay, you cook them once, you eat them hot, and that's the end of it. Unless what you've done is put them into a gravy or something like that. But, I mean, to batter and deep fry them, no, you've got no choice but to eat them cold. Because if you try to reheat them, it's a mess. They're horrible.
Well, there is one way you can reheat them, and they're not too terribly bad, but they do get chewy.
What's that?
Well, if you take and put them in the toaster oven,
okay,
and warm them that way because they stay crispy on the outside, but they do get chewy when you reheat them. So just so you know,
I'll have to try that because I've got a 1.5 pounds of chicken gizzards sitting in my refrigerator in a Tupperware container. That I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here going, am I going to have to eat these things cold to even be able to halfway enjoy them?
Oh man.
Oh, I mean, I just love chicken gizzards.
Boy,
Me
somebody has some
too.
terrible feedback over
I'm
there.
sorry. I'm sorry. That might be me. Let me see what's going on here.
Yeah, that's definitely your mic. You got a bunch of air blown across it or something there.
Well, she is of an age where she needs that fan.
Ooh, ooh.
I know she's going
I
to hear
did.
that. She's going to come
I,
back. She's going to come
I
back and yell at me.
I did not even say that about my wife when she actually did go through that.
Oh, I did
Are you
all the
fucking
time.
kidding me? I'm sorry, Mount. You know what? I'm gonna go in my happy place, and then I'll deal with you backstage later.
Yo, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Becca likes chicken gizzards. Sean pukes on at the mere mention of them.
Huh.
Um, yeah, I could try putting them in the air fryer there, Becca.
Yeah, it does work. It keeps them crispy, but like I say, if you don't want to go too crazy because then like I say, they get tough and chewy.
Yeah, but and the thing is I was so looking forward to having these chicken gizzards, but because I do know my wife, I mean, we have been married now, be 33 years in May.
So she's put up with you that long, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
she's managed not to kill me. I'm still here after 33 years. I've few nights I slept with one eye open, but she's
Wow.
she's managed to restrain herself. But I stopped at the Dollar General and picked up a frozen pizza. Took into work. Took it with me
Oh,
just in case I had to fall back on Plan B for something to eat. What is hard pass? Okay, what does fish eyes? I have had fish eyes. Um,
what do they taste like? Do they taste like chicken?
they don't taste like
No,
anything.
Wow.
but they
They
are like a really weird ass texture.
oh, very strange texture, especially when they pop.
Yeah, it's like like those boba tea um, bubbles.
I've never had that.
Well, those are like tapioca, right? So
Okay.
imagine those bubbles, but when they pop,
Liquid comes
they,
out.
yeah, liquid comes out,
Oh,
and they have
Yeah,
a very
no.
definite pop. Yeah, it's a weird ass thing. I'm not a I don't like say, well, that's just the grossest thing ever, and I'll never eat it. But it's just, yeah, it's not a.
Sounds like an acquired taste.
it,
It almost definitely is.
it's not something I'll never. I'll not say I'll never do again, but it's not something I'm gonna go out and look for.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Yeah, that I would agree. I will say I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean it's like snails. I will never
Uh,
say I'll never eat snails again, but I'll never
Yeah,
go out specifically looking for snails to eat.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
That's a good way of putting it, actually.
you know. Quite unlike oysters. All right, I would have to literally be starving to death without even any maggots around,
dude, I
and
haven't had breakfast.
before I'll eat oysters again.
All right, I like oysters. I just don't like the raw oysters. Not a fan of the raw oysters because it's kind of like snot.
So
Oh my
But
goodness.
the cooked ones where they put shit on top on the half shell and they cook them, I love those.
yeah, CK, you're
And I
right. They
like
just
fried oysters.
Yeah, CK, you're right. The eyes just pop. They don't have a taste. It's that, but it's that texture feeling that I don't particularly enthuse.
It's weird. It's a weird thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's a weird
what?
thing.
Okay. All right, CK. What are you talking about? Blue balls. Okay.
Oh God.
I take uh company I worked for every Friday. They brought in a uh, burlap sack full of oysters,
Mm.
and I had them fried, raw, microwaved, baked.
Microwave. That is disgusting.
Yeah, well, I know, but they said, "Well, try them microwaved." I mean, the baked and deep fried and pan fried and with hot sauce, in breadcrumbs, with cheese, with Parmesan cheese, with cheddar cheese, with you know. I did that every Friday for almost a year. Well, every Friday that they brought them in, and it's like, okay, guys, that's it, no more, enough. When you break out the oysters, I'll just sit here and drink my soda. I'll drink my pop, and you guys can have all the oysters you want. I'll bring in a couple of hot dogs if I'm to throw on the grill besides those oysters.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah, I will never eat oysters again of my own violation, short of succumbing to death.
Wow.
Volition is what you meant. The word you meant was
Right.
volition.
Hey, morning, Pat.
Morning, Pat.
Sir Patrick.
And Bubba. Welcome, welcome.
All hail Sir Patrick. And there's Bubba.
Hmm.
So, Bubba, talk about fish eyes, eating fish eyes. So,
Yeah, they're weird when they're in soup.
having the fish stare back up at you while it's on your plate. Restaurant I went to in Germany, you went and they you if you ordered trout, they brought the tank out to you, and there'd be at least 3 or 4 trout in there. You picked out the one you wanted. They reached in, scooped it out, presented it to you, then took it back and fried it up for you.
Yeah,
Sounds lovely.
So, and they
it's the
served
only
it
way
to
to
you
go.
whole. All they did was scale it, gut it, and served it up to you whole. And
It's the
that
best way to do it.
fish sitting on your plate staring up at you. And you best believe you got some looks if you didn't eat them eyeballs off that out of that fish.
Yep. Waste not, want not.
They if you didn't, and off the trout, if you didn't get the cheeks and the eyes, you got some dirty looks.
Yeah, the cheeks are the best part. Num num.
Yeah. Some people don't know that.
A lot of people
Yeah.
don't.
So,
But see, a lot of people have not been to all the places that we have been.
or grew up as we did. I mean, I grew up, what I ever tell you about how we used to do frog legs?
No,
Yeah, I'm
you
sure
gotta
you
tell
will.
me.
But
Sure. All right. We would get in the boat, and my dad would be in the back with the oars and the trolling motor, and my brother and I'd be in the front of the boat with flashlights, lanterns, and we would blind them with the flashlights, reach in, grab them live. We did not gig them because gigging them kills them, and you can't throw them back if they're too small. And then we would take the burlap sack after filling it up and catch it by hand back to the campsite and sort them out. And the ones we were going to eat, we dispatched and ate and saved the bodies for catfish bait.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
And
that works extremely well.
back in the day, milk jugging was legal.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
not
is.
anymore. Not
Milk jugging
anymore.
is where you take an empty plastic milk jug,
Hmm.
tie length of line to it with a big old hook on the bottom of it, bait it, and throw it out in the lake and just let it float around all night. Then the
Oh,
next
okay.
morning, you get up, get in the boat, go around and chase down all the milk jugs and pull up the fish.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
So,
no longer legal. Neither is the old
trout
can of
lines,
cream corn trick.
can of cream corn trick. Which
Yeah.
one was that?
So what you do is you take a can of cream corn, right? And you
Mm.
poke some holes in it, you throw it out into the lake. Let it sit there about a minute or so and then start throwing your hooks out. Because what happens is all the fish come up to eat that cream corn, right? And then your hooks are there. You know, you bait your hooks with the corn as well, and the fish come up and they go, oh, and they grab hold, and it's called chumming, right?
Right.
And yeah, that's no longer legal
So,
either.
so how do they know that you've done that? If that can of cream corn sitting on the bottom of the lake
It's
or
not. It
pond.
doesn't. It floats. It will float.
Oh,
It does not sink because you've poked holes in it. It does not sink.
oh, okay.
And especially if you do it at night and shine a light on it,
Yeah.
works extremely well.
Yeah, I found out the hard way that in Florida, at least back 30 years ago, 30 plus years ago, if you went out fishing at night, you couldn't hang a lantern or a spotlight directly over the water.
Yep, because that attracts fish.
Yep. And I found out that's illegal. Found
Yeah,
that
it
out the
is.
hard way.
Yeah, we used to use a spotlight back when I was a kid.
So, and let's see here.
I can
Sean
neither
and
confirm nor deny I actually did that. I'm just telling you what I heard people do because I have never engaged in any illegal activity.
yeah, Sean, that was a sad day when that got made illegal in Ohio. Fishing with explosives.
See, that seems to me, doesn't seem like it would be that much fun.
Well, when you're going after 4 and 5 foot catfish, that's the best
Wow.
way. That's absolutely the best way because they're down so deep and they're so big, they 30, 40 pounds, 50
Where I grew up,
pounds.
we didn't have big catfish like that.
Oh, and that was the only way you could get them to the top of the water. Drop a eighth of stick down and just a little boom, and it would shock them. They'd float to the top, scoop them up, bring them in the boat. Sagabon River fishing, yeah. Well, there's a couple of dams that we would do that near the, not at the base, but a few hundred yards up river from the base, so that we didn't damage the dam. Of course, and bring up the catfish, and you only needed 1 or 2 to feed the whole family, and to put some in the freezer.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, that was the style of So many fun ways and easy ways of fishing. Trot lines. Uh, a lot of places outlaw trot lines anymore, and that's simply where you run a line from bank to bank and hang the hooks off of them.
Oh, okay.
Much like milk bottle fishing. You just bait them, then go back the next day and bring up your lines and take in your fish. So, what do you? All right, what's JoJo talking about here? We had to do the catfishes, find a spot near one of the locks. The catfish just sat there and get fat. Yeah, that's the thing. Near the dams or the locks, you just go up to where you're not going to damage, where the shock wave isn't going to damage the dam, and have your way with the catfish. That was always the best way, the easiest.
Do you
way.
often have your way with fish? Just a question.
The way I had with them was from the water to the frying pan to my belly.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Right.
asking
That
because that seemed a little
that
weird that you'd say
that's
that.
the only way I've ever had. Whoa! That is the only way I've ever had with fish.
All right. Just asking. Just wanted to make sure.
No. Yeah, phrasing,
That
Sean, phrasing.
seemed a little weird.
Somebody's going to clip that. Clip me saying something stupid like that one day. And
Yes, they are. And see, and that's the reason I bring that up is I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, you're just trying to bring attention to a slip of the tongue.
I'm just trying to help you.
He's a helper.
Yeah,
I am a helper.
is. Yes, he is. And by the way, ramen.
Yes.
My wife is actually a little irritated with you.
Me? What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
Yes, you did.
No, I'm a good girl.
Yeah, and that's why she's irritated with you.
What happened?
The other day I was supposed to do something.
Oh no.
But I got playing Dragon's Lair.
Oh, don't you threw my name in that shit?
No. But she asked me why I didn't get done the things that was on my to-do list for the day. And I told her I was playing Dragon's Lair. And she goes, well, I didn't. She goes, when did you get that? How much did that game cost you? And I said, and I just told her it didn't cost me anything.
Okay. All right. We're not naming any names.
And
did you get her to play at least?
No, she doesn't.
Damn.
Her idea of a fun game is Candy Crush.
That's okay. That's a cool,
Yeah,
time pass.
That and what's that? Jules Mysteries or something like that.
Oh, it's basically the same thing. It's all matching stuff. Those are fun.
No. This is where some woman, female detective in the 1800s or 1920s or something, going through a old house, has got to find flowers hidden in the curtains.
Hidden object games. I love those.
Yeah, she plays that, and then a Tetris type game with wood blocks. You got to fill in squares. Oh yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, there's nothing wrong with them. She doesn't like dexterity, because face it, Dragon's Lair is nothing but a dexterity game.
Absolutely.
If you've got to be able to think fast and move fast to win that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But yeah, those are really good for stress relief. I mean,
they relieve her stress to the point she falls asleep playing them.
Hey, whatever works, man.
We'll be sitting on the couch and she'll be playing that, and next thing I know is I hear her.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
But
Candy Crush was my thing when I'd be taking my kids to therapy and I'd be in the waiting room. You know, it's fun.
I have never played Candy Crush, so I don't batch games. I don't play because
Everybody's so
everybody's
judgy lately.
well, no, everybody's thing is different. That's
Yeah.
why there are so many different games out there. You play what you want to play.
hmm
Whatever flips your trigger. But oh, did you hear that WoW, speaking of games, went and
What?
retroactively inserted a quest into which you have to officiate a marriage between two gay centaurs.
You fucking kidding me with that shit? See, this
No.
is why I'm so glad I stopped playing that shit. That's
Yeah,
all
What
I'm gonna
game's
say.
that?
I
WoW.
heard
World of
about
Warcraft.
Yeah. Well,
I
I know
heard,
I know what it is.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just like, yeah.
I heard about that. And I was like, no. So I put in WoW. Went to WoW gay centaur marriage, and a video popped up of it. It's an actual quest that they inserted into the game.
Okay, I'm not my sharpest in the mornings, so I really thought you were saying that you had to actually find a random pair of live players as centaurs and get them married. I'm like, that's never. How are you gonna do? Yeah. Then I realized it's part of a mission and they're NPs and yeah. Okay, I'm caught up. It's still
Yeah,
fucking insane though.
it is. I am so glad I quit playing over a year ago,
I did not consent to that.
and I am so glad that I no longer give them their $12 a month.
Oh, it's $12 now.
Well, no, I did the yearly package, so I
Okay.
took got the discounted rate instead of
You
paying
know,
$15 a month. It come out to like $12. So,
I hate
and
people.
I've gotten all their stuff off of my computers. I've saved some screenshots of my Worgen Hunter in his solid black outfit. So I don't, Duck Dog. I'm not some first person shooters I like, and some I don't like. I mean, it all depends on the game. Oh no, see, don't go picking on Ramen.
I guess it was
Okay,
meant to be a joke and it landed badly.
you can tell by the sound of her voice she did not get 6 hours of sleep last night.
No, my son was up to like 4 this morning, and I couldn't get him to stay asleep, so we just watched Looney Tunes all fucking night. I mean,
Looney Tunes are the best tunes.
Yeah, they really are.
It depends on what era they're from.
Oh no, these are the original ones. They show up in the middle of the night on I forget which channel, but
Okay.
my son has that schedule memorized, and yeah, we just sat up all night. And I folded laundry while we watched it. So
some of my favorite cartoons from when I was a kid watching them was the interactions between Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny.
I love Bugs Bunny, man.
Duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season.
Oh, I used to that with my kid. That was so much fun. Yeah. CK, if I start yelling, you're not gonna like it. Okay, mornings are not the time to get me yelling.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You want me to really yell, you got to get me at night.
So.
Oh wait, that fucking came out wrong.
Yeah, it did, but that's
took
okay.
me a second. Oh, I'm just gonna shut up and sit in this corner and know my place.
Okay. See, you know what the bad thing about it is? I didn't go there until you went there.
It took me a minute, but all roads lead there, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, just walk away.
cast iron
lock.
machining to go to sleep by?
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, that's just the sound of heavy hammers hitting metal, isn't it? I mean, listening to forge work. But
Yeah, but
then,
see,
I mean,
everybody's different.
well, no,
So
I'm just trying to picture what, I mean, the sound. Well, yeah, it would be rhythmic, and you turn it down low enough to where it's just there at that steady rhythm. That your breathing then starts coinciding with it, which puts you to sleep. I can get with that. It's like the wife don't understand how I can go to sleep listening to old radio shows, but I can't understand how she can go to sleep to the sound of rain.
oh yeah, that's very
Okay.
well. Here's the thing, right? For for myself, the sound of the water slapping up against and the drone of the engines and all that on the ship is very relaxing to me. Let that sound change, though, something out of place, I'm awake like that.
Yeah.
So, um, when I'm at a hotel, the first night I don't sleep well because there's a lot of unfamiliar noises. And hotels tend to be a little noisy.
Hmm.
Second night, I sleep perfectly fine because now I know what those noises are. I've identified them. I can sleep through them. You know, people walking up and down and banging their doors and all that. Don't bother me in the least. Sleep right through that shit. Um, the house I used to live in was quite noisy. Had all these people with their thumping cars and all that. Didn't bother me. I slept right through that. Where I live now, it's extremely quiet. It took me a couple days to get used to it, but now that I am, you know, I sleep through. But let there be a noise that's out of place, and I'm up and awake and I'm investigating until I find out what it is. And so, yeah, that's just the way it is. So
See,
everybody has what they can go to sleep by. You can get used to anything and sleep through it.
for me, when I hear that sound of that water dripping, it wakes me up and I'm running through the house looking for leaks. You
Yeah,
know, do I have a water line broken somewhere that my house is flooding, that, I've got water damage in the walls.
yeah, but I love the sound of rain. No, I get that.
So,
It's a very comforting sound.
well, for me, it's sound, that is a sound of money evaporating out of my bank account.
Yeah.
Well, again, if there's no if there's no I love the sound of rain, but if I hear the sound of rain inside, which makes a different noise than the sound of rain, then yeah, I'd be awake looking for a leak or something. But um, the sound of rain itself, I could sleep right through it, and I really enjoy it. Even like when I'm awake, I'll go sit out on the back porch and I'll listen to the rain because I just love that sound. But if I hear something out of the ordinary within that sound, then yeah, I'm up and ready to roll.
Oh, um, if thunder will wake me up, but not because it wakes me up, but because that thunder will wake the dog up.
Oh no.
And that dog will jump up into bed, whining and running around in circles and wanting all kinds of attention to calm his butt down. It's He is so bad now about this that we actually have medication that we keep.
Oh.
And then when, like, we've got stormy weather moving in late this afternoon, and about 3 hours before it hits, I will give him the first dose of medication. because it takes about an hour and a half for it to start to work on him. And then once it does hit, I'll give him another dose so that it lasts until hopefully the storm has gone through. Yeah, he's anybody is his Thunder Buddy, Becca. He has got to be curled up and as tight against you as he can possibly get. He absolutely and he's laying there shaking and shivering and whining all at the same time.
Aw.
And he never was this way until Hurricane Michael.
Oh.
Hurricane Michael's what has done this to him. So prior to that, he was, okay, he just curled up on the floor or curled up on the side of the couch and went to sleep. CK, go through a hurricane. I don't think you will say that anymore.
Say what?
No. He loves
That you
old storms.
Love big old storms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been through hurricanes. We got them up in Virginia every now and again.
Yeah.
I've been through hurricanes. Been through on the ship out in the middle of the ocean. Been through some pretty hellacious storms.
I
And
say that would scare me.
You would.
I'd be that guy over the corner shitting my pants if I was caught in a hurricane on a ship in the middle of the water. Because that means you got no place to go but down.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not what it means. No, that's not what it means at all.
Well,
No.
tell us what it means.
It means that you got to hold on tight and you got to navigate your way out of that bitch. Is what it means.
And if something goes wrong, you got no place to go but down.
Okay, so here's the thing. When you're on the ship, right, there is no 911. There's nobody you can call.
Exactly.
You got to take care of shit yourself.
How you gonna know?
That being said,
Sorry.
I am quite used to finding my. I mean, you're your own fire department, your own medical, your own everything. So that being said, yeah, I would much see certain emergencies like that. I would rather deal with out there than I would on land, to tell you the truth. I would rather drive a ship through a hurricane than I would drive a car through a hurricane.
Now, okay, as far, I mean, if I was on dry land and all by myself, having lived through a hurricane, hey, that's no problem. I know how I can survive that regardless of what happens.
Yeah.
All right. But on a ship, if that ship cracks, you've got no place to escape to. It
takes a lot more than a hurricane to crack.
You're not relying on yourself. You're relying on the workmanship of people you don't know, government contractors who got the contract for being the lowest bidder.
Yeah.
So,
whatever.
well, I'm just saying I don't like, if I'm in a shit hit the fan type situation, I don't want to have to be relying on my survival being on somebody else's workmanship. That's the only thing that scares, But then, I mean, I've never been at sea.
See, that's
in my life.
You've never been out to sea.
All I've got is the Hollywood version of what it's actually like.
And that's not what it's actually like.
So that's what's imprinted on my mind.
All right. So, all right, I'm going to throw this out here and I'm going to piss a few people off. But that's okay because that's how I roll. Um, so, um, a lot of people like to go on these cruises, like to go on cruise ships. You will never catch me on a cruise ship. And, everybody tells me the same thing when they hear me say this, all right? Tell me the same thing. Well, but a cruise ship's much different than being on a Navy ship because, they pamper you and, they feed you and you have all these activities and all this fun stuff you can do. And I'm like, yeah, but when you're on a cruise ship with a bunch of people that their only experience of being out to sea is a cruise ship, right? And anything slightly goes wrong, any bad thing happens. You know what happens? Is all these cruise shippers, all these cruisers, they panic. You know what gets people killed the most in
Oh,
bad
panic.
situations? Is panic.
Panic always.
Panic. And so that's the thing is if they're going to panic, I don't want to be anywhere near the panic. Because that ship that ran aground in Italy because the guy was showing off for his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so it ran aground, tipped on the side. It was in no danger. It was in no danger whatsoever of sinking. It just ran aground, right? It was no. It was taking on water a little bit, but it was no danger of sinking. It ran aground.
Wasn't that a ferry or something like that?
No, it was a cruise ship.
Okay, it was a cruise ship. Okay.
Yeah, ferries sink all the time. And that's mostly because the people piloting them in that really don't know what they're doing, and they overload them and do all sorts of stupid shit like that. But anyway, so the ship goes on side. You realize that everybody that got hurt during that experience, the reason they got hurt is because they panicked. People got trampled, and it was due to panic. Everybody just freaked out. So when you go on a cruise ship, you realize the only thing they do is teach you how to put on your life preserver. That's the only thing they teach you how to do. Yeah, put on a life preserver. Everything will be fine. So yeah, that's the reason I will never go on a cruise ship, is because that.
So I really do owe the biggest thing on my wife's bucket list is a cruise. And I really do owe her that within the next couple of years. I do owe her at least a Caribbean 5-day cruise.
Okay, well, knock yourself out.
So I'm going to have to do that for her. I'm going to have to get up about the $8,000, $9,000 that's going to cost me and do that for her. Treat her to a real nice cruise ship.
Aww.
So, because it'll be a once in a lifetime thing for her.
Yeah, I get that.
But personally, I don't want to go on a cruise ship for myself. That's never been something I wanted to do, even back when the Love Boat was the thing. The original series, not the remake.
Yeah, not
They
the stupid
remade
ass thing
it?
they're doing now. Yeah, they're remaking it. It's more of like Big Brother meets Ocean Liner.
This is the second time they've rebooted it.
Oh,
So
God, I'm so
it's like
glad I
this.
didn't watch TV.
It's like this reboot of Fantasy Island.
I didn't see that. I didn't know that was a thing, but I know they made a movie. Blumhouse made a movie a few years ago.
And Now, speaking of reboots, has anybody else watched the reboot of Night Court?
Watch the
No.
first episode.
How bad was it?
It was great.
It was
Really?
not as bad. It was a lot better than I expected. And it's okay. So let's talk about Night Court. Let's talk about the original Night Court with Marky Post. Okay,
I love
Oh,
her.
yes, Marky.
Rip.
Marky Post was the only reason I watched Night Court. To tell you the truth.
Oh,
I'm not surprised.
Well, yeah, I have the heart of there's a reason I'm a salty sailor. There's,
did not need to know that. I mean, I knew
yeah,
it, but didn't need
yeah.
to say it. No.
That's how I roll. That's just how.
She was so cute.
Yes, she was. And then, of course, I was not as enamored of Harry Anderson as the rest of the world was, but and
Right.
then the guy who played the bailiff Bull, right? How
Oh,
did you not like that character? Big,
Oh,
you
tall,
have
bald-headed
to.
guy,
yes, he
strong
was.
and all that kind of, how can you not like that character? All right. So the new Night Court, Melissa Rauch from Big Bang Theory plays his daughter.
Oh, okay.
All right, which at first I was thinking, oh, this could be kind of dorky, but Melissa Rouse, there's nothing wrong with her. I kind of like her. And then the new bailiff, I
Uh,
I I don't mind her. I mean, I really don't mind her. She's not like there's not a lot of
but she's not Roz.
yeah, she's not
Nobody will
Roz.
ever be
They, they,
Roz.
they're trying to make her into a modern Roz, and she's just not there.
Well, she's replacing. Yeah, she's not Roz, right? And she's not Bull either.
Right.
But you got to figure, okay, I'm okay with that. The member of the original cast that's on it is Dan Fielding, but he's now going to be the public defender, which is I'm okay with that. It's not too full. The first episode wasn't too full of wokiness, so it wasn't like too intolerable.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch over the weekend because there's nothing on anyway. I'll watch the other two episodes. Um, but yeah, so all in all, I didn't hate it, didn't love it. It's just like one of those things. Um, it's definitely watchable. But and John Lorquette, the new Dan Fielding is not the old Dan Fielding. That's
Wow.
for sure. But it's still pretty enjoyable. The other characters are like
Eh.
I can actually live with it. And there are some good jokes in there.
Someone's been nagging me to watch this. I guess I'll have to check it out now.
Yeah, just
Uh,
watch the first episode at least. First episode was pretty good.
They do have quite a few of the original set pieces
Yeah.
Okay.
from the original series in there, but I've got the new cast up there now.
Thank you.
Uh,
Wow.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
no, uh, they still, it's not. I miss the Bull character.
Yeah, he kind of made the show.
Same.
The Bull character, while he wasn't, they tried to combine the Bull, both Roz and Bull into this one woman, and it just doesn't work.
No.
They tried to, and that part of it doesn't work too well. This guy right here, he hates the idea of being there, but he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to do his job. And now in the first episode, she's trying too hard. The girl playing the Stone's daughter,
Yeah.
she
Okay.
tried too hard in some of her acting, and in dropping that punchline. But
Yeah.
That's also script writing fault, but it's. I
Well,
think.
she.
I think
Well,
that
the
will.
thing of it is,
I
she
think
is
that'll work
trying.
out.
Her character is trying too hard to replace her dad, and that comes through. And then the way she delivered the jokes comes through. So that's actually not a bad thing. The way she played it is not a bad thing because she's trying to. Because in several instances she goes, what would Harry do, right?
Yeah.
So she played the character well. The jokes came off as appropriate because she is trying too hard to replace her dad, and she's not come into her own yet. And I think that's an admirable quality to the show.
Well,
So
but I mean, I'm enjoying the show. I think it's pretty good,
yeah, and
and
so I think the fact that she plays this trying too hard, she plays it extremely well.
this is the only sitcom that I have enjoyed watching in years.
Okay, that says
Yeah,
something.
hasn't been too many good ones out there. And yeah, there's a mild amount of wokeness, but the wokeness is not too dialed up. It's not dialed up to the point where you can't watch it because
Right.
so many shows, like even shows that I kind of like, which there's not many of them, right? And so at the beginning of the episode, I said, "Oh, this is the," um, I'll say, "This is the anti-Trump episode," or "This is the all guns must be banned episode," or whatever. Because you see the theme right away within the first 5 minutes. It does drive my wife a little crazy, but hey, she's stuck with me this many years. Well, she should be used to it by now. Sometimes she'll go, "Do you have to do that every episode?" And I look at her and go, "It's almost like you don't even know me."
But anyway, yeah, I mean, and a lot of it could be because I was such a fan of the original Night Court.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Again, that
see,
was
and
one
that's
of
the
the
thing.
few sitcoms I actually watched when it was on in the original run.
Yeah, me too.
But then,
Because it had Marky Post on it.
well, Anderson, the guy who played Judge Stone, he was a professional stand-up comic. He was a professional stand-up musician or magician.
Yeah.
He was a street performer, so he knew how to deliver his lines without
And
making
again,
it
the
without
character.
making it hurt.
Well, Melissa Rauch is playing that character as somebody that's trying too hard,
Right.
and that's the reason why those jokes are coming off the way they are. She's playing that character of trying too hard,
Oh
trying
no,
to.
I'm just saying is that in the original series, one of the reasons why the show was so successful as a comic, as a sitcom, was Anderson was able to drop all of his stuff so effortlessly because he was very skilled at it
Right. Well, he
before he
wasn't.
ever hit the show.
He was not playing a character that was trying too hard. He was playing a character that was already comfortable with what he was doing. All the other characters in the show were comfortable with what they were doing. In the new show, Melissa is playing the part of his daughter as trying too hard. So everything comes off that way. Then if you look at the other characters, right? Like Dan Fielding, he still has that same smart alecky that he did before, but he doesn't want to be there. And and the jokes in that, it comes off as this guy who really doesn't want to be there, right? He's only doing this as a favor. So as far as that goes, it's well acted. The
Uh,
one female there though, she has some that plays the prosecutor.
oh, that's the
She's
weak
she's
that
that's the weak part of
yeah.
the show right there. She's not playing that well.
She's horribly miscast right now.
Yes.
Well, it's still season 1, so I don't know if a lot of you
Right.
remember it, but the original Night Court, um, Marky Post replaced somebody else. She wasn't the original defense attorney.
That is
Right.
right. She was not.
So there's still time to kick that one out and find a new one. Just saying.
There is.
Oh, yeah. But oh no, I'm not hating on the show.
No,
Don't get me
I know.
wrong. I'm not hating.
Yeah, they
Like I
could get
said,
rid of that actress. Yes, I agree.
yeah, if things don't turn within, by the end of the season, yeah, you're right. They could have her slide out and slide someone else in. What I like what they've done with Dan Fielding's character, though, is he'd gotten married, he had a family of his own. He's now a widower,
Oh,
and he's a bit on the sour side. He's because he finally found the love of his life, and then lost her, and now he's that guy that lives by himself and can barely take care of himself.
mm.
Remember the condition of his apartment?
Yep.
You know, he's just surviving day to day.
Yep.
And
And Melissa's character is going to save him from himself.
right. But they're not playing it. They're not playing that up real heavy. They're not playing that aspect up real heavy.
They're not overdoing it, no.
Right. It's just
And
sort of laying there in the background a little bit.
and John Larroquette is the one actor that can pull that off
Yes.
and still keep that smarmy, smart alecky thing that he does so well.
I have a confession.
What's that?
When I was a kid, I had just a teeny bit of a crush on John Larroquette. I know that's painful to hear. I know. Yeah.
No, I
Not
can
really.
see it. I can
I
see
always,
it.
yeah, he was.
My
something.
sister had a crush on him.
And I'd seen him in other things other than Night Court, so it kind of, it wasn't just Night Court. He was just fun to watch, no matter what he was in.
My sister crushed on him. Both my sisters crushed on him.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a 10-year age difference between them two.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, for Dar, it was Marky Post. For you, it was John Larroquette.
I didn't have a crush on her or anything. I just enjoyed
She was just
her.
adorable.
Yeah.
It's like a little kitty cat, you could just watch her play all day. It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Starring Santa Clarita Diet, it was one of the last roles she did a couple of years ago, and she still looked the same, man. I
Yep.
mean, obviously there were a few wrinkles, but she looked great.
Speaking of no longer looking great.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Where are we going with this?
All right. Did y'all did y'all watch the Grammys or any
Mm-mm.
part or see any
Nope.
part of the photographs from the Grammys?
Just saw a couple on Twitter, and I really hope this is what you're leading up to.
Okay. There's a certain aging female star that, well, her, there is such a thing as taking things to limits and not stopping where you should have. That is the result of too many bad plastic surgeries.
Oh my god. I can't.
Who's that?
That's Madonna.
Madonna.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't
whatever.
even look like Madonna. It looks like a totally different person.
That looks like a Hollywood makeup artist of an alien impersonating a human being.
I don't know if she was trying to make herself look. You know what? I can't even say it without sounding racist. I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to sit back and just try not to hurl my coffee.
No, I know what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
Oh, why are you doing this, man?
I mean, just look. I mean, she destroyed anything actually naturally human looking about her
She
face.
shaved her fucking eyebrows off and made these fake ass new. You can see where her eyebrows are supposed to be. I can't do this, man. You know what? You're making me do this. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna mute. Y'all girly for this shit right here.
I, yeah, I can understand some women want, and men, they don't age gracefully.
Why are you still doing this?
They don't age
Because he's
gracefully.
Okay, let's be real. The bitch is like 80, okay? Can she just fucking not be on stage anymore ever?
No, she's not that old,
Dude.
is she?
I don't know, but she looks 80 in this. Like,
Almost, yeah. She's like 79 or something.
I'm ready for my close up, Mr. Shroom. No, fucking take that shit down.
Okay, how old is Madonna? She's
Like
64.
Oh,
She's 60. She's a year older than I am.
Okay, those surgeries did her no favors. She looks like an 80-year-old woman trying to hold on desperately. I'm sorry.
she looks like that Catwoman from New York. Remember that?
Oh my god,
Oh.
she's like 2 steps away from that bitch. Yes, I remember that.
Yes, that's exactly the other photo I was looking for. I wonder if they had the same plastic surgeon.
I can't. You know I'm gonna have nightmares. Thank you so much. God damn it.
Okay, I mean now, I really wish there was a way I could do split screens. And if there is, I don't know how. Because I'd put pictures up of Madonna next to this one of back when she was, let's see here, a hell of a lot younger. I mean, she's almost cute in this picture here with the wet hair and the fake mole on her lip.
That was a thing in the 80s.
What's that?
That scrunchied hair thing.
And the
Yeah,
fake mole. I mean, but
Uh-huh.
I mean, she's cute in that picture. She's not bad. She's good looking.
Yeah.
All right, but it looks like at 64. My God, you're exact. I was trying to remember what they called that woman. That Catwoman from New York.
I don't know. That's just what I always call her. Leona Helmsley was her name, I believe.
No, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just some rando that threw money at the surgeons and ended up in tragedy.
Yeah, she was like the heiress to like this hotel throne.
No, that's not. No, Leona Helms. That's not her. That Catwoman. Okay.
Yeah, but she wasn't random. She was rich.
Yeah. After plastic surgery. Oh, Joycelyn Wildenstein.
Yeah,
Thank you.
There we go. Let's see, open image, a new tab. Okay.
Yeah, that's her.
There you go. There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Madonna had the same bad surgeon by the looks of it.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do, dude.
Duck Dog, you're right. 6 years ago, Madonna didn't look that bad. But and only being 60 and only being 64,
Oh, go ahead.
That's just at least with the bad tattoo, you could get a cover up.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a whole heck of a lot you can do after bad plastic surgery and too much Botox.
Yeah, ask Mickey Rourke.
Oh my God.
Poor Mickey Rourke. Yeah. Mickey Rourke before and after surgeries. Let's see, what was it? 9.5 weeks. He was a good looking man.
Angel Heart.
Oh, Angel Heart, yeah. And here we go. I mean, even my wife. I mean, my wife has never been one to share, ooh, he looks good or something like that. But this version, the young version of Mickey Rourke, she really thought he was good looking.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. Jesus Christ. He looks like the fucking Michael Myers mask.
wait, that Michael Myers mask was William Shatner.
Yeah.
It didn't look like William Shatner, and that doesn't look like Shatner. He looks like the mask.
Well, don't forget, now part of that's also because he tried a boxing career.
Okay.
And he got his ass handed to him.
Instead of go play.
His face met the gloves of his opponent a few too many times.
Oh. Okay, you know what?
But yeah, poor Mickey Rourke. I mean, he destroyed his own looks.
Yes, he did.
And yeah. The wife says I destroyed my looks by growing a beard and mustache. At least I can shave mine off. Anyway, so who else are we going to pick on about their looks?
No, we're not going to pick on people because they're. See, I have a hard time picking on people because of their looks, just because.
Well, people who've done
like that.
Well, it's
bad plastic. Are we going to turn this into a bad plastic surgery stream?
Sure, why not? Got nothing else.
And we can make jokes like if Nancy Pelosi has one more facelift, she'll be having a goatee soon.
Oh my god!
Wow, that's the kind of stuff we're going to talk about. Because if we do, I can go down that road. I can go down any road because I'm like that. I can go down any road. You pick the road, I will go down it.
Oh my god!
Because I'm that guy that you say something to me, right? And I will take it too far just because that's how I do.
Do you remember Joan Van Ark?
I do. She was just on Knots Landing, right?
Oh man. What did they do to that poor woman? I mean, she looks like she's trying out for Dawn of the Dead.
Oh wow, that's horrible. What the hell? What
it looks like she's going on Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Wow. She taking testosterone or something? That looks like 5 o'clock shadow.
Wow, that is horrible.
Yeah, because she was always such a pretty woman.
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely horrible what she did to herself there.
Yeah, see, plastic surgery very seldom ever helps.
Right.
Oh, Dolly Parton. Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, you can tell Dolly Parton's had surgeries, but
yeah,
okay, tightened up that face there quite a bit. But I mean, it seems like she's almost stopped where she needed to stop, or she should have stopped one step sooner than what she did.
Oh, Donatella Versace, Jesus, yes.
Oh yeah.
That just pains me.
That's another Walking Dead practitioner. So, who else? What else they got here?
Oh, Carrot Top.
Carrot Top. Yes. Oh my God.
You don't want to talk about blowing it. There's some of these.
Those fucking eyebrows, man.
You know, his sister was a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force, I believe. She was in the Air Force. I believe she was a lieutenant colonel. And it was his. I believe they were twins.
Okay.
Who is this?
Who? Oh yeah, she's pretty famous.
Ronnie Cares?
Yep.
Oh my. What a shame about that.
It is.
That surgeon, whoever did that to her, needs to be sued. That is absolutely horrible. Look at this lip surgery here.
Oh
Goes back
my
to
God,
lips.
why?
Did somebody
They need to
implant?
take it out.
Did they implant hemorrhoids on her face?
Nah, that's
Oh.
butthole lips there. That's butthole lips.
Oh,
That's
honey,
hemorrhoid
no.
lips.
Looks like
Oh my God. Who is Australian singer Sophie Monk? Wow.
So what?
That-
She went from like gorgeous singing to driving in my car. She looks like SpongeBob's buddy.
What, Melanie Griffin? What did you allow happen to you?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, see, Melanie Griffin used to be on my top list of hotties, but no, not anymore.
no, not anymore. Oh, well, there's the Catwoman again. Let's see here. That's now it's just repeat after repeat after repeat of the same. Holy cheap chit. Is that supposed to be a Barbie doll? Amanda
Yes, it is.
Amanda
Oh my
Lepore.
And you know, they all look awful in the same fucking way.
They just look like somebody poured a sheet of liquid plastic across their face.
She looks like the fucking Joker. Like that grin, I mean.
Yeah.
What was wrong with your human body? Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. You know what? No.
Okay, this is what she looked like evidently before the surgeries.
Before that surgery, she looks like
Yeah.
she's already had quite a bit done there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't do this, man. Ugh.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've read about this woman. She went from an A cup to those.
Who's that?
Is she a celebrity? Angela Raiola. I've never heard of her.
She's
Holy shit.
she's out of Miami, South Beach area.
God damn it, of course she is.
But yeah. Yeah, I remember she come across something I was watching a couple weeks back. That's the only reason why I know anything about her. So let's see who else we got here.
Whoa.
Again, Simon. Yeah, you can tell Simon Cowell's had his surgeries, but they're not as bad as some of the others. I mean, they're not great.
Okay, so this Angela chick, she was on this TV show called Married to the Mob.
Ah,
That was a
okay.
movie, wasn't it?
No, it was a TV series for a while. Mobsters' Wives.
Okay.
Yeah, but Married to the Mob, yeah, that was the one with Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, and all these girls dying because of the Brazilian butt lifts.
What? What
Yeah,
the hell is a Brazilian butt lift?
that's where you go get stuff injected into your butt and get it lifted up so you get that big perky round butt. And apparently quite a few people are dying from it by shady operators.
Yeah, they
All
get
right,
the
I've got to look up
whenever I see bad plastic
Brazilian
surgery.
Brazilian butt lifts before and after. Here we go.
Oh God, don't be showing that.
Oh, they all got underwear on.
I don't think that was what he was worried
I,
about. Okay.
yeah, that's not what I was worried about. But you do you.
Nobody said I've always got good taste.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, is it? So they've taken one with no butt and they still have no butt. Well, no, that one actually has. Oh, they did a fat transfer.
Yeah.
They took fat off of her thighs and put in her butt. Well,
It isn't always with fat though, and those are the ones that are problematic.
it's what it is, you know. Uh,
It is what
I've
it is.
I've got nothing to do with that kind of surgeries. After one of my hernia surgeries, the doctor come in afterwards and goes, "Oh, by the way, since we had to repair the hernias, we went ahead and did, you know, we tightened up the skin a little bit around your abdomen." And I was like, "Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Now my wife's going to go around and tell everybody I had plastic surgery on my stomach."
Oh my god.
You know, all right. So, what other kind of? Well, okay. Let's go ahead and go to the one thing that always brings humor to us when we talk about bad things people have done to their bodies.
Oh no. I'm scared.
You're scared.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
should.
sure I want to know about this.
You shouldn't be. Bad tattoos.
Why?
Bad
Why?
tattoos are always fun to watch. Okay, now I have to admit, this one here, the guy who had the alien tattooed below his shoulders,
That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
that's not a bad tattoo. That's just a freaky tattoo.
That's fucking horrible.
What's
That
that?
I mean, it's well done.
Yeah, but there are some things that should just not be done.
Right. There's just some things that shouldn't be done, and I mean,
Oh, I get it. I get it. It's from Men in Black.
It's got that Man in Black thing. Yes.
Uh,
Oh, I get it now. But he doesn't have long hair and stuff. But yeah, I get it. I get it.
So
I get it. Hey, more power to him. I don't care.
then this guy's got the big bowl on the back of his head. So he
Yeah,
had
see
the
that.
best.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Got to give it.
I'm
to
more
him.
worried about the tattoo under it. Because that one actually isn't sad.
Oh, talk about the
The sun or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah. Now, who would get Gollum tattooed?
A fucking weirdo.
Hey,
That's what? No, man, you can't tell me. I mean, I could get like a little one on your ankle if you were really inclined, but that shit, come on now. Let's be real.
that's a fan. That's a fan.
Fucking weirdo.
A fan of Gollum?
Fan of
You can
Lord
be
of
a
the
fan
Rings.
without being a fucking weirdo about it. Jeez.
Everybody knows weirdos are the best kind of people.
Oh, that guy tried to put his mom on his arm, and it didn't. Those don't go well.
Yeah, I tried to put his
Yeah.
mom or grandmom on there.
Just
And
Well-
put her
got somebody.
fucking name and her dates on it. Jesus.
All right.
Could
So
not
here's my
get-
here's my thing. Anybody who gets a portrait tattoo on them is just stupid.
They're taking a huge risk for sure.
Well, because as you grow
if
and your
there's-
skin stretches and everything, that it's not going to take long, and that portrait's going to look really bad.
Well, even before that, I mean, these portrait tattoos do not come out well 90% of the time.
Well,
Yeah.
now I know a portrait tattoo artist that was absolutely amazing. He did fantastic work. I mean, they really looked good. But he retired a few years ago.
Yeah.
Now my tattoo is not a portrait tattoo. So, but that's beside the point. What the hell is that supposed to be? Is
I
that
don't know what that is.
What?
I,
I'm not paying attention, so
Oh, you're not watching the screen? Okay.
Oh, you need to pull the fucking StreamYard up because this is hideous. I don't know what this is.
I've got no idea what this is supposed to be.
If it's a character, if it's some random shit, if it's his relative, I don't even know, man. Al Capone,
well,
who the
it's
fuck
well
knows?
done. Yeah, it looks kind of like Al Capone. With the
Or
camera
that
in
guy
it.
from, oh my god, Total Recall.
Yeah, that could be.
I don't even know, man.
From
though.
Total Recall.
There was
Yeah.
a guy in Total Recall that kind of looked like that.
Okay.
The original one.
I haven't watched Schwarzenegger's version in a long time. I never
Me
saw
neither.
the other one.
Me neither.
Oh.
Oh, come on. You
And
put a
this
landscape-
guy wonders why he can't get a job.
Oh, I'm sure he does not wonder at all. They probably tell him, "You will scare our customers, sir."
It's what it's not fair that no one will hire him.
It's just discrimination.
Yeah.
An ice cream cone, really?
And the thing is, it looks more like a brand than a tattoo.
Yeah, because of the red coloring on top. Yeah, I guess.
It looks more like he branded himself.
Okay, I can see that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, you're so fucking edgy, you fucking weirdo.
And you wonder why you'll never have children or grandchildren.
Yeah.
You know what? I think in this case, it's really good that she put that out there so we know she should not have children. I mean, some people get under the radar and,
Let that genetic tree die.
Yeah.
Let that branch die right there.
Mm-hmm. Right there with you. That's not bad. It's Mike Tyson. What do you want?
Yeah, I've never been a fan of the
Tribal?
of the tribal tattoos. I've never thought they've looked good. And the back one is a thing to get the barbed wire around your upper
Oh,
arm.
God, that's so stupid.
That fad.
But, I mean, he makes it work.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. Yeah.
Well, it does fit his personality.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for fuck's sake. I could put that on my ex-husband's back, and that would work so well if I just shaved around it. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. It's just a bunch of jumble.
And they're not even good-looking tattoos.
No, there's no pattern or no blending.
There's
It's just.
There's no skill to them whatsoever.
I think he went to different artists for that, which is never good. Oh my god.
Yeah, this guy has Hello
why?
Kitty on his forehead.
If he was trying to hide the fucking bacterial rash on his forehead, he failed.
You know what? If you were to paint him blue, he'd be like a fat Dr. Manhattan. And only certain
Okay.
people will know who Dr. Manhattan is.
I know who Dr. Manhattan is.
Oh my god.
Who will watch the Watchers?
Told you, man, don't
Yeah.
get those portrait tattoos.
See, getting stuff like that, it's all cool and everything when you're like 20 or 30, but man,
It really isn't.
when you get to be about 60, that shit's gonna look weird.
Yep.
It already looks weird.
And I'm sure the women just love this guy's facial tattoo.
Well, they do. They just
You
go,
gotta
I gotta get me some of
advertise.
that.
Yep.
The women are just lining up going, man, I gotta get me some of
Yep. Okay, that is the absolute. That 6-year-old draws Scooby for him.
Yeah, no. Okay, the one under it didn't look so bad. Oh my fucking god, why? No.
What is
No.
that? The Versace design on his face?
I forgot the name, but it's Louis Vuitton.
Oh, Louis Vuitton. Okay, whatever.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, this is just bullshit.
This guy's just Mr. Badass. You know, got the do-rag on and everything.
Wow.
Every time I see this, I have to laugh.
Cat that got run over by a car. Gotcha. Holy fuck. Oh my god, that's a horror story right there.
His poor daughter. I feel sorry for his daughter. Because she's going to grow up seeing that on his arm and knowing that's what people will see that. And yes,
God.
oh God.
I hope this guy never goes out in short sleeves again. That's just fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And they misspelled Angel. Okay. And oh my fucking god, Freddie Mercury. I can't. This is just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah. And just because you can't don't mean you should try.
I can't do this.
Live your life.
Yeah.
Now, most tattoo artists, when they are before they put the tattoo on you, they have you look at it and you approve it. And then when they put the stencil on you and take it off, they have you look at it again and have you approve it.
I just feel like they argued over the spelling of this, and the tattoo guy was like, oh, well, you're the customer.
I wonder if she's a blonde.
I think that's a dude. Is it a dude? I don't know. I can't tell. It looks like her stomach's kind of hairy. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, okay. That's kind of. Oh no! Took me a second. I was like, oh, bros, no. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What do you want to bet? He lives in a trailer down by the river.
Yeah. All right, who's number 23?
What the fuck is that?
I don't get this at all. A skateboard with 23 on it. Who's that supposed to be?
And he looks like a fucking rat. Why would they? I don't even want to know, man. Okay, what the fuck is that on the left?
Patriots football.
It's supposed to be the
Patriots from the Patriots football.
Yeah. Wow. Discount tattoos, indeed. What the fuck?
Yep.
I don't know what that is on the left.
Those are the tattoos you get when you're really drunk in Thailand in the middle of the night.
It kind of reminded me of Christopher Walken. But
that's what I was going to say. It reminds me of Christopher Walken.
But why would they do Christopher Walken as a zombie?
And then Michael Jackson in the middle.
That's a third grade drawing. I'm sorry.
Is this supposed to be Obama on the right?
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah, that is supposed to be Christopher Walken on the bottom or over
I see
here
it
in
now.
green.
Yeah, I looked and I see it now.
Oh no.
I can't. Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Get past that one.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
That's a decent tattoo, but why would I've never understood facial tattoos like this.
I don't really like that tattoo. It's not the placement. I just don't like it. I've seen it done better. That's what I'm. Why would you shave your head though? That's fucking horrible.
She's got it on her forehead.
Oh my god. Why?
And again, if somebody went to a non-portrait artist to have a portrait done, I feel
I
so
can't.
sorry for him.
I can't even drink my coffee in peace. This ain't right.
Oh, there's
Oh,
that
that's
guy.
right. What the fuck? Oh, Steve-O. Okay, I get it. I thought it was Pee Wee Herman. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, that's kind of just stupid.
Somebody's really a Steve-O fan. Hasn't his time come and gone?
Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is it Ron Atkinson is still alive, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah. So that's more that I mean, it looks more like a memorial piece than a
It does. Okay, that's not bad.
Okay. Well, it's a bit distorted here where it comes up across his shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that
I
neck
mean,
is
obviously.
about 6 times too long.
But, I mean, I'm just
And,
looking at the chest area. That's not bad.
and I'm trying to figure out what kind of a flag that's supposed to be.
I don't even know, man.
Marijuana leaves?
You lost me. I don't even know.
Are these supposed to be marijuana leaves in the middle?
Could be.
Okay. There's that one again.
Charlie. No, Charlie. Charlie, no. Oh, wow. That's kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny.
Bananas. Let's see. A cat. God
Different
only
kind of
knows.
cat. I think that's an alien on the bottom left.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'd hate to be that baby if that's the way he actually looks.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I'm looking at some on the bottom. Jesus Christ. Just why?
Oh, my. There's the picture, and there's... He turned her to a zombie.
Why did he give his tattoos?
You know, that one baby picture kind of reminded me of an old joke.
Uh-oh.
So this woman's standing at a bus stop, right? And she's crying and everything. And this officer walks up and says, "What's the problem?" And he says, "Officer, that guy over there called my baby ugly." And he goes,
No.
and the officer goes, "Well, that was kind of rude. And oh, by the way, would you like a banana for your monkey?"
Oh.
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
A kid eating a sock?
Why?
Probably because it was a cute picture and he tried to put it on his arm and didn't work out that way.
Oh my God. I don't want to know.
An alien?
Okay.
This looks like a slee stack.
A slee stack, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought so, but okay. That's
All right,
interesting.
I can sort of see where they were going if that's supposed to be this loose stack, but
A couple of those on the bottom there actually don't look bad.
these two line drawings here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that bad for the design it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's fairly clean. I mean, the shading could be a little bit better right here,
Right.
Could
but
be cleaner.
But it's simplistic. I like that.
yeah, I mean that's a nice design. I like
I like
that one
that.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, this
I
would not.
really like it.
Yeah, that would not be a. I mean, that's not a bad tattoo. Oh wow,
It's interesting.
that is really nice.
Yeah.
And so somebody, I mean, somebody did decent, did good work.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't see how those could be considered bad tattoos.
Right. That one and the well, that
Oh,
one second from the left I like.
this one here.
Yeah. Let's take a look. It's not bad. They were going for something there, and
Yeah, I'm interested in what this orange is supposed to represent.
blood.
That's why I need a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, now that one is just plain sweet.
Yeah.
Simple, minimalistic,
Hmm.
but conveys the message perfectly. That's good. I like that one. So okay, what we got here?
Oh, Princess Peach, no.
At least she's got undies on.
I think that makes it worse in this one. I don't know. I don't know. But it's well done at least.
Oh my god! I just saw the faces in this face.
Yeah. Yeah. I see Elvis. I don't know who the others are, but
Is that supposed to be the Madonna?
looks like it. I couldn't be
The
sure.
Madonna, not ugly ass
Yeah.
Madonna.
I just don't know who that guy in the bottom is.
Um, damn it, Dar, who's that supposed to be? I got the name there on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember it.
Is he in a band?
Yeah, he's lead singer.
Do you know the name of the band?
Um, if you hadn't asked me, I would have. Okay, checkerboard face.
Oh, why do you want to be a diner floor? Oh my god, on the left of him.
Yep.
Yeah.
He he wants to be Sherlock Holmes and have his clothing match the wall. Only he wants his face to match it.
No, man.
Sideshow.
Only God can something.
Judge me.
Oh,
Jude. Jude me.
yeah, that threw me. That threw me. Okay. Okay. Jesus.
Oh,
Why? An onion? Why?
wait till she grows that armpit hair back out.
Oh my god. No. I get where you're going with it. No.
Now, this guy that got the 3D
That's
spider
really
on his
interesting.
face, the
That's his
artwork
face?
is, yeah,
Oh my god, that's his face. Holy shit. I'm sorry.
the artwork is impeccable. It's the placement that's got the issue.
I can't do this.
But yeah, that spider on his face, man. I mean, the 3D artwork on that is impeccable. There's no arguments
Yeah.
about that whatsoever.
That one on the right, never don't give me it. Never don't give up. Come on.
Yeah.
Hatchet family. Oh, Jesus.
I don't get that at all.
It's probably an inside joke.
Yeah.
They probably all got that one.
Okay.
I actually like that one. Whoa! That's not great, but
Not bad, not great.
oh, that no dream is too big. Oh God.
Spelling is a thing. People,
Mm.
learn to spell and the difference between two, and two.
Your, and whatever.
Yeah.
Tacky fuck.
I remember that was a thing.
It should not have been a thing. Everyone
Yeah.
knows you're a whore. Just
Yeah.
oh no.
Good artwork. And it's taken
Mm.
and it utilizes his facial blemishes.
Okay, help me out. Bottom, second from left. What the fuck? Oh, it's a face swap, not a tattoo. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
I thought it was like, what the fuck am I looking
Oh.
at?
Oh. Thank
Yeah,
God.
yeah, you and I both.
Because my stomach was starting to roll.
Why was it allowed to live? Winning. Oh my God, that is awful.
Is that supposed to be Tigger?
With Charlie Sheen. Remember, he had tiger blood.
Oh yeah. I forgot all about that.
Honestly, I didn't think it was Charlie Sheen until I really thought about it. I thought it was a really bad, like those old movies, the black and white movies with the gangsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought it
Okay.
was.
Well,
Okay. Fucking
I,
weirdos.
I don't understand. Seriously, I don't understand facial tattoos. I just, I,
Some of the ones they had here were okay, but this is not good. Oh no, sir, why? Please, why?
I don't even get it.
Is he a car? I don't know what the fuck he's supposed to be.
I don't know. I
It looks
honestly
like he
don't.
painted. It doesn't even look like a tattoo. It looks like he painted his face. Maybe Sharpies, maybe face paint. I don't know.
I just don't get it.
Dog tits, really? Oh God, I see what he did. Why? No, no. Time flies when you're having rum. Okay. Again.
Yes. Your people. Learn it. Unfinished tattoos.
They just couldn't afford to keep paying on them.
Yep.
What does it say? One day at
At
a
a
time.
time.
Okay. That's not bad.
Mm. Oh, again, I feel so sorry for his children.
We do mother's bidding now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna shut up. That was awful. I'm like,
We want to wear your face.
oh my fucking God.
A
I don't even
9-volt
know.
battery? I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't either.
I just don't get it.
Oh my God. Son, why?
What is that supposed to be?
A clown face.
Yeah, I mean, which clown?
Juggalo. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, yeah, the Boogaloo Boys or Juggalo Boys or whatever.
Juggalos, yeah.
Insane Clown Posse follower.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know, man. I'm just wild guess. Oh, I've seen that one before. Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
that is just
You know, whatever just happened to putting the name and the dates on it. You
yeah.
know, death before just this. The fuck?
It's supposed to be dishonor,
Oh my god.
spelling people, and that is so much a homemade tattoo. He did that to himself.
That's the back of his right arm.
No, that's his forearm. There's the palm down there.
Yeah, I'm just saying at that angle, I don't think he could have done that himself. Unless he tilt. I don't even. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. It's hideous. Oh Jesus Christ! I can't unsee it now. When you said the hair grows back, I just can't fucking unsee it. The fuck?
Wrecking ball.
Oh, Miley Cyrus with the little horns out of her hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, somebody wanted to cover up their bald, the fact they went bald,
It's
had
fucking
their
weird.
hair tattooed on.
Okay.
Crack kills. Well, I imagine that crack would kill you. Is that supposed to be Mandela or Morgan Freeman?
I think Mandela. Or maybe some other random dude we don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fucking genius. It's hideous, but it's well done. Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
pebbles.
Who didn't love Pebbles as a kid?
Yeah. There you go. Get on the airplane. Have him sitting in front of you.
Nope.
Or be stuck in line behind him. Oh, Lord have mercy. These guys are nasty, nasty, nasty.
Oh no, honey, no.
Mm. Yes, Daddy. That reminds me of the guy that had a woman's face tattooed on his lower back and then had nipples tattooed on his ass cheeks,
Why?
right? And then he ended up going to prison.
Oh.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
I
no
take it
thanks.
that's a warning.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That's
Again,
interesting.
well,
It's
it's good artwork.
yeah. I am not entirely opposed to that.
Just, I know I wouldn't hire him to work at my front desk.
No, but he can do accounting in the back.
I wouldn't even hire him to be housekeeping. I mean, I wouldn't want him. I wouldn't want anybody.
You don't want him near the guests, near the
Right,
normies. But yeah,
right.
he can do some accounting in a back room, far, far away from people.
Back folding laundry.
Hmm. Never
Forgive.
give. I can't even see. Wow, that's fucking
Never
awful.
forgive, never forget.
I'm guessing that is just really bad, though.
And then what? Two skulls kissing.
Is that what it is? I don't even know, man. Bogan. Okay.
Okay, who in the hell is? I first thought it was Rogan, but who in
Could
the
be
hell is?
Rogan.
Who in the hell is Bogan?
It's. I don't know if must. Oh, God. The one next to it took me a minute to figure that out.
Somebody did
Lord of
a
the
who?
Rings.
Oh,
You see the Elvis writing on the ring?
Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. If it gone to a better artist,
That's actually not bad.
it's not bad. I mean, it's a mid-level skilled artist.
I'm okay. I mean, it's clearly meant to be a joke, so I mean, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
The chunky tattoo is okay. Okay, not bad.
Uh, not bad for, I mean, that's a painful place to get a dragon tattoo.
There's worse.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, what's he saying? Born to be
Born to be
wild.
wild.
I think it's deliberately awful. So the second and third from the left on the bottom seem okay. That's pretty.
Tarot cards.
Yeah. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Not great. I mean, if you look at her lower leg, it's kind of, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's part of her leg or the scenery, but it's not the best, not the worst. Oh Jesus Christ! Welcome to my fucking nightmare.
I don't even know who that's supposed to be.
Me neither. Why? Wow.
The Hulk.
Okay.
I wonder who cuts his hair for him. I mean, you know he can't shave the back of his skull on his own.
Right.
Somebody has to do that for him and keep that mess trimmed up. Megan, oops, I met Holly.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Never get a name on a tattooed on your body unless
Nope.
it's your child.
Man.
But never get a boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband on your body.
Yeah, that's fucking awful.
That's horrid. That's just absolutely horrible. What
The
the
fuck?
hell?
Hell no.
No,
Wow,
that's,
some of these are just not good.
yeah.
Okay, I've seen these before. That's pretty accurate. Not
What?
pretty. It's supposed to be a Pokemon. Some kid drew a Pokemon or whatever.
Oh,
And yeah, it's been all over the net.
but the only way that tattoo's acceptable is if the child drew it on his deathbed.
He didn't draw. Well, you know,
You know what I'm saying? It's the last thing that kid ever drew.
it was a
And
meme. Oh my god, bottom right. Oh no, sorry.
bottom right.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's the
open. And it's not opening. I'm just getting a spinning
Oh,
circle.
I know what it is. That's Twisty the Clown from American Horror Story. Oh, there we go. Scrolling down works. Yeah, that's really good work.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to make sure. That was a nice tattoo though.
Okay. And I guess that was the end of that.
Mhm.
Because my internet broke.
Oh no.
All right. Got just, and what popped up when I closed that tab? Madonna.
Again.
Again. So, anyway, what is going on? Boy, yeah, I am having,
Probably have a lot of
okay.
tabs open and slowing your stuff down.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But anyway, well, it's 5 till 11. Let's go ahead and call it here. Since my
Okay.
stuff, my stuff is breaking. Data, I bit into too hot a hot pocket,
Ooh.
and I've got blisters on both my lips are swollen in various places where that
Holy shit.
cheese hit it last night.
Damn. This is a
Uh,
dedicated streamer, y'all.
that in fact, one of the blisters popped a little bit ago.
Ooh, ooh. Did not need to know, but thank you.
So, yeah, it's not a swollen tongue. It's cheesy blisters on my lips.
Uh,
Like I said, I was expecting my wife to bring me freshly made deep fried chicken gizzards last night for my dinner. But being the smart, intelligent man who knows his wife, I took in a small frozen pizza and a hot pocket to work with me, just to be on the safe side, so I wouldn't be without. And that's what I ended up eating. And I didn't let the hot pocket properly cool before I bit into it. It had all that wonderful, glorious cheese spurred out
stuck
the
to your
sides
tongue.
across my
God damn it.
lips.
I can't. I can't even.
Don't tell me you've never done that.
I did it one time, not with a hot pocket, and then I learned you open things up and look for steam. You poor man.
So, yeah, and I'm going to take these my refrigerated gizzards that the wife did buy me. I'm going to
Oh,
put half on a cookie sheet and pop in the oven, and put half in the air fryer, and see which way it turns out best.
I hope it works out. You never thought of like a pan on the stove? I mean, they won't be crispy fried anymore, but
Well, I guess I could put some in the bacon fat and
ooh,
try to, my cast iron skillet, bring it up to temperature with some bacon fat in there.
really heart attack on a plate there.
Oh, go- uh, now the only time I use like my olive oil
Yeah.
is when I buy olive oil. I peel a bunch of garlic and I fill my olive oil and I just put that in a pan and low heat for about 3 hours.
Oh wow.
And then I pull the garlic off to the side and I use that for garlic bread. And whenever I want garlic oil, I've got my garlic oil already set there.
Nice.
So, and that's about the only time I ever use, unless absolutely, I mean, I keep vegetable oil for when I bake cakes or, some waffle recipes or some pancake recipes call for vegetable oil. But I usually cook in bacon fat.
Yeah.
That's just the way I roll because I like the flavor of bacon fat in parts.
Me too.
So, oh, bogan is slang. Okay, bogan is slang for white trash.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
okay. No, Data, you weren't invisible. I just was not. I was not being able to pay attention to chat when I was on the other screens.
We were all looking at the StreamYard screen for all that ugly shit, so
So, I'm sorry about that. Was that one and it commented to a guest that the bride was an utter fugly dog. I got barked. That's my daughter. I apologized and said I didn't realize you were her father. I'm her mother. Whoa.
oh,
Yeah, that was that hurt. Okay, and Data posted something here. Let's see. Okay, Steve. Oh, that was Steve-O's own back with his own
that you know
tattoo.
what? I thought it was, and I didn't want to look stupid. Oh my god! Dude,
What?
the link Data just posted. Holy shit. Right?
Okay. For anybody who did not click on that, I will click on it for you. Why? Why would somebody post roaches coming out of their ass crack?
Because they can.
Were they expecting to go to jail and they were wanting to impart a message? Because if they're trying to do that in order to save themselves, somebody's going to find that kinky enough to want to enjoy it.
So was that cleavage or butt cheeks?
That was I thought it was
I think it
butt
was
cheeks.
butt cheeks.
Okay, that was disturbing.
Yes, very disturbing. And of course, Data posts another disturbing one.
Of course, Data.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one before. I mean, as stupid is, as stupid does.
Data, why do you hate us?
I mean, this
Oh, that
isn't hate.
last one.
This is just somebody who's stupid. Let's see here. Twitter, Julia.
No.
I mean, they must really love this Twitter person. Or is that her own? Is that her own
Probably.
profile?
Could be.
She got her own profile tattooed on her face.
Fucking kids, man. She doesn't even look 18. Like, I wouldn't do it.
That's just weird.
I don't think that's her. I mean, could be her profile, but
Is that really a tattoo or is that something fake? I don't know.
I didn't
The
know you
only-
could tattoo a tongue.
That's the only part of it that makes me question is the going across the tongue.
I just wish she brushed her tongue before she did that, because that's just. God damn.
That's just weird.
It's also gross.
Well, you know, either she's going to marry somebody as weird as she is, or her genetic tree is, you know, her branch of the genetic tree has ended.
Yes.
I don't even know if that's a real tattoo.
So,
It's so fucking.
well, like I said, the part across the tongue is the only thing that's questionable to me.
God, her tongue is nasty. I can't look at this anymore.
Well,
Anyways,
let me, you know,
That's so
can you
gross.
tattoo the tongue? Can you?
Well, they're painting eyeballs, so I don't know why not.
They're dyeing
Oh.
eyeballs. They're injecting dye. That shit needs to be illegal.
Yes, you can tattoo. Oh my God.
More knowledge you didn't wish you didn't want, really. Yeah.
Yes, you can tattoo the tongue.
Oh my god.
And of course, look what happens when I post that in there. You can get permanent and temporary tattoos on your tongue. The problem is some of them will fade.
Bye, Data. I don't see it as a problem.
Hello Kitty on your tongue. Okay, yeah, that seems to be the most popular thing. That and whatever the hell that, you know.
That sounds so fucking painful. Oh my god, we get it. You're gay. Jesus, lady.
Which one's that?
Top third from the left.
The
got
one
the
with the
bull
lotus
ring.
flower?
She's got the bull ring in her nose and the
Yeah.
lotus, and yeah.
Oh, is that a lesbian symbol?
I've seen it. I mean, it might be a weird coincidence, but with the fucking bull ring, and I bet she's got like weird stuff on her nails too.
So,
I just bet it's fucking weird, all of it, and I don't really care.
okay. Well, bye, Data. Y'all have a good one.
Data, don't leave us. We'll miss you.
Run while you can, Data. It's only gonna get worse from here.
The only plus to getting your tongue tattooed is you'll shut. Yeah, your tongue will be so damn swollen you can't do anything more.
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing for some of these people.
Right.
Right?
But there's other things that you need to be able to do, so you should not get
All
your
right.
tongue pierced.
Okay, Dar, it's that time for you, buddy. You got words of wisdom for the day?
Be yourself unless you can be a sailor. Then always be a sailor.
Okay. And Ms. Rahman, what you got going on here before we walk out the door?
Tomorrow night, hopefully, we'll be doing Pathfinder again, and I'll be posting a link in my Twitter if it happens. Tomorrow I usually run between 5 or 7, and it goes for a couple hours.
Okay, you talk 5 and 7 in the afternoon?
EST.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't imagine Rami getting up at 5 in the morning to play.
I've done
Well-
it. Don't underestimate me.
I'm not underestimating you. I'm just saying
Well,
it just doesn't sound like a ramen thing to do.
I'm just
Oh.
used to you doing this kind of stuff at midnight.
Well, it does go till midnight, so you got to get an early start. You know, it's
Oh.
Pathfinder. You know,
I haven't played Pathfinder.
it's like D&D. It's just fun.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's a better version of D&D because D&D
Yeah.
has gone off the rails. I mean, because, last time I played was like back in the 70s.
Right.
And
Well,
that was back when it was cool.
Last time I played, my books, my 1978 and 79 edition books were still current.
Yeah.
And you still had to dungeon crawl. You weren't being ejected into outer space,
Yeah.
and they
That's-
weren't
Yeah.
they weren't requiring dungeons to have ramps for wheelchairs.
You know, I think that's a really game specific, like instance specific kind of thing. I don't see that as common. You know, if
So-
somebody wants to play there in a wheelchair, I mean, you're already protecting those friggin' orcs and goblins and shit. Why not? It's your game.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
You
All
want
right.
to say something? You want to say something?
Yeah,
Everybody-
he does.
Have a good day. Enjoy yourself.
See, the
Be
one time he has a
you.
chance to be a grumpy old man, he doesn't do it. All right, whatever.
I understand. I get it.
Be you. Be with the ones you love and love the ones that you're with. Regardless of the stupidity that they